First run looking pretty blessed, yeah. Lose 2 coin flips, lose 1 coin flip. If I didn't, I'm double flipping too there, dude. I'm double flipping on it. That's fine. We're going to beat this today. That's cute, Shib. I mean, this is part of it, dude, is do you, like this is the other part. Like, sure, it does offensive visual and narrative things, but it also tries to just piss you off so that you quit, you know? It keeps the victories from you in really temperamental ways. And I love that because it's a game that is not for everybody, and I'm always a big fan of games that aren't for everybody. Because sometimes games aren't for me, you know? So if this game isn't for somebody, double lose in the same spot. I mean, mathematically, do the math, that's 25% chance that I'm going to lose each time. Like, each time he does that move, there's a 25% chance that I fail. Every single time. And how many times does he do that? Like, he probably, with this team here, he's probably going to do it like 6 times. Right? Like, have we ever Kenshi? We haven't, but I know Kenshi. I don't know if I care about the aesthetic of Kenshi. Can I say something bold? Kenshi's a little ugly and dated. I get that it's an awesome simulation, man. So this boss has some BS moves. The whole game is like that, dude. Yeah, this is like the super secret ending that we kind of have stumbled upon. Yeah, like this is like the one that you figure out all the puzzles, and so this is meant to be like an unfair part of the game. And there's 3 bosses back to back like this, so. I'm still lost down here. I'm not sure. I should commit it to memory. Maybe it is across this way. Paying attention this time. Yeah, we found like a real good ending here that we're working towards. Coin flips. Yeah, and again, I'm used to Rogue, right? I'm used to Rogue where we just get rocked like all the time. New Game Plus on Ball Pit. It was so much fun. Good, dude. That game's freaking great. TLDR version of the story. Okay, so the first story is Berserk. If you're familiar with it. Like there's these warring kingdoms, and there's something otherworldly going on in the background, and some guys learn about it, and one guy in particular begins to do what he can to unify humanity and defend them against the ancient gods and protect them at the sacrifice of himself and others. At any cost, he does that. And so there's that in the first game, right? Like there's a lot more, but that's kind of it. There's a bunch of, like, it seems to me like the potential endings of the first game, a bunch of them happen, and some of them happen halfway from what I can tell. So it doesn't feel like there's a singular canon ending. It feels like there's a bunch of stuff that happens that is from the endings, as far as I can tell. But that same guy, he kind of succeeds in one regard in making himself, or he succeeds and fails in trying to make himself this god, right? He becomes powerful, begins leading humanity, trying to defend against these other things, but additionally another god is born during that process, and that new god, the god of fear and hunger, is related to him. It's a daughter of his that there's some story around having to do with sacrifice and all this other stuff, right? And so now the world knows about all these things. Oh, gotta fight him. The world knows about all this stuff now. And so it's no longer the case that these things are happening in the background. So fast forward, the world is no longer like medieval. It's much more modern. We're at a different part in time, but the world is very aware of the dealings of like these other gods, and mankind worships some of them. And so, yeah, now they all know. So mankind it kind of worships some of these gods. Hey, big cat. Yeah, we're picking up where we falls to his knees. He's done. We're picking up where we're at the final. This is skipping like 4 videos. How you doing, dude? Yeah, this is skipping 4 videos. So there's going to be 4 videos, and it'll catch us up to here. Is where we're at. Right now, we're doing the big sprint to the end of the game, and then we'll restart the game. But yeah, so the whole world now knows about these gods and these and magic and all these other things and all these cosmic things. But then there's also one of the gods is interacting with the world in kind of a seasonal event called Termina, where contestants are brought to a place and the gods kind of play a game with people. The gods kind of are playing a game with the people of this world. So there's a lot of interesting stuff, and we are just kind of stuck in that environment. And in the midst of that, the guy Lagarde, who was the guy who wanted to exalt himself above others. Yeah, World War I is happening. Like he's here, and he is still trying to save humanity. Previously, he wanted to empower humanity by becoming their god. Now he doesn't want to become their god. He wants to craft a god out of technology. And so now Lagarde is here, and I'm trying to stop him from creating a new god out of technology. That's the current ending, but that's not all the endings. There's a bunch of endings, bunch of stories, narratives. The game progresses with time. See that bad sprite, man? It drives me nuts. The game's progressing with time. And Warbeats, to answer your question that Greg answered already, yeah, please play the first game. Start with the first game. Do I want it in modern times? I mean, he's still going to patch this game. There's still stuff that he's adding to this game. So we're going to get more at some point. We just got to remove a limb without him removing one of mine. Oh! Nice. It's a good hit, man. Guys, I just found a zit on my face. It sucks. I'm not really happy about that. Ah, miss. Load up, dude. Ah! Levi lost his left arm, is bleeding heavily. That's fine. We don't care. Probably Terminator's both. Yeah, we'll see what he would do, right? That would be interesting to see. It's okay that he lost an arm. As long as he doesn't lose 2, we're fine. Yeah, he's still working on this. Like, not as an early access title or anything, he's still just working on cool stuff for this. Okay, we're good. As long as we don't lose both arms, life is good. Yeah. It's the stress. My zit's the stress? I don't like it, dude. You guys could probably see it, too. Isn't that embarrassing, man? Let's wipe this guy up with some poop. Some poopy toilet paper, man. Oh, he didn't even get diseased from it. That's great news, man. Meat mallet. Get rid of that. Really interesting. It's hard to figure out, like even harder than Elden Ring. This game interacts with you a little bit more than the first one, but the first one's pretty. You just have to realize all the stories are happening at the same time, right? Steam Halloween sale. That is true. Officer sword. I don't think that's probably any good. No. Super Fantasy Kingdom! It's a hell of a name. Will his arm grow back? It will not. It is gone. His arm for this run is gone. This 17-hour run, he's finally lost his arm. But we don't need it for this part of the game, guys. As long as he doesn't lose his arms and legs, he's fine, man. He's just here to... His primary purpose... Yeah, forever. Yeah, forever. It's a survival RPG. Bad things happen. But we're close to the end. Otherwise, I would be like, well, shit, I guess I got to restart. But we're close to... We're, like, in the final stretch. And it's okay if he doesn't have an arm, as long as he doesn't lose both. Nope, no prosthetics. Yeah. Every character's story happening simultaneously. Comes to a shit ton of small factors that can change. Yeah. It's really interesting. Chronos: A New Dawn is $10 off. That's a great game. We have played Slay the Princess. We streamed it. It was great. I really enjoy Slay the Princess. We did like 4 or 5 hours. Can you lose a wiener? You can't, but you can take other people's. There's one man that lives in the woods that his wiener is a parasite, and it tries to land on you and become one with you. And he doesn't even care. He doesn't care at all. He's happy about it. No, he's happy about it. He's happy about it. He's a nice dude. Yeah, Big Cat, the reason that video uploaded is I have them scheduled, but apparently I didn't change the hour properly. So it released at midnight, like the second it turned to the 27th. That's why I did. Can you marry people? You can't. Oh, you mean like, You mean like become marriage? I don't know, actually. Nobody answered that question. Finish him off. Look Outside's 30% off. Did I play Mortal Sin? I didn't play Mortal Sin. I've not played Mortal Sin, mostly because it's a game that I know I would really have to heavily engage with. I still don't... I've never gotten past that door, man, so that's a thing we're going to do on our next run. Our next run is going to be the Kill Everybody run. Yeah, you know, marriage. I have not seen that in this game, but I've also only put about 40 hours into this one. Mortal Sin, yeah, it tempts me all the time, too. I just don't want to put the work into it. Originally, it didn't look very good, but they've sharpened those visuals a lot, to where now it's actually like good looking, and the visual art style works now. Have great news. Lisa is 30% off. Already own it. I so intend to play Lisa that I purchased it like 2 years ago. Like that's how locked in I am to playing that. Has a 95%... Yeah, I mean, I know it's good. It's just... Here's the thing, is it wants to be a game that I... There's so many games that want to be the game that I play, and that I play relatively exclusively for the next, like, couple months. And that game is kind of designed that way, where they're like, all right, do the challenges, make it happen, keep going. Like, at least that's my understanding, is it's because it's a hard game, right? That's how they want you to interact with it, and I get it. But it doesn't want to be like a casual romp or anything. And that's good. That's the thing that makes it good, right? Is that a ghost horse? I don't think he's a ghost, but it's definitely a horse. Yeah, only 40. This is the sort of game that, like, you start to feel like you've done a lot of it, apparently around, like, 100 hours. Before that, you're like, there's so much to do. You gonna wish list it? Grab before it goes off sale? I think I've had, like, a key sitting in my email a couple times now. They keep being like, hey, you wanna play for a while? And I'm like, I just don't have the time. Steam's comparing it to Slasher's Keep. I wouldn't necessarily do that from what I know of it. Could be wrong. This is a game I think I'd rather watch and see videos on the story than play yourself. Yeah. It's... Well, and that's one of the things that makes it such a fun stream game, right? That's the thing that makes it resonate with our community is a lot of people don't want to play Darkest Dungeon, right? A lot of our people don't want to play Darkest Dungeon because it's just too much. A lot of people, like those long term. A lot of people want to watch XCOM on the hardest difficulty, like. So people are like interested in seeing this stuff, but not in doing the work. And the game does like there's as far as I know, you can't cheat, man. Like there is no way that you can like. Because you're talking hours between saves. Like you'll play for like 4 hours and not save on purpose. Ah, damn it. It's more they don't have time. Yeah, with hours lost of progress. Yeah, it's brutal, right? Have I made it to the core? You mean like to this boss here? Yeah, I have. Dude, I almost killed him as a singular person, like just a little while ago. It was kind of batty. I kind of want to drag this fight out for just a second, honestly. Yeah, we just had like a really good... So today I did like a learn how to play run again, and I ran through, and I got there with just Marco, and Marco kind of freaking dominated, dude. Like, it was pretty nuts. Have we ever... The Forest? Yes, I played The Forest. I played it single player. I loved The Forest. I have not played the second one yet. I would like to. I might own it. The Forest, so Tony, when I played The Forest, I accidentally made my home above the baby pit. If you remember the baby pit. How's relearning? Dude, on our relearning run, we got further than we ever have been. How to raise lotus pods? I don't. I do not. Man, lotus flowers, I hate the smell of. I don't know if this is for anybody else either. I despise the smell of lotus flowers. Can't handle it. I don't know why. They smell... There's something in them that smells like piss to me. Would it smell like... Yeah, it smells like piss to me. The Forest and Darkwood are your favorite utilizing darkness? Yeah, Darkwood's incredible too. I would like to do another Darkwood run someday. That would be the ammonia, so I'm identifying that properly then. Yeah, you know the baby pit, dude? I made my house above the baby pit in that on accident. So I had like a little Shrek shack. Friend yesterday yoinked a floating lotus pod full of seeds from our local park. It's trying to figure out how to maintain one. Oh, yeah, I have no idea. Ooh. This is my favorite sound ever, dude. Hardcore Iron Man Darkwood. I if there was time, I would think about it, man. That's a big, heavy game to play with permadeath. I would like to play it again and go for new stuff. Any chance you're gonna do the quarry? I already did the quarry. Yeah, I did the quarry last year, man. Yeah, we did the quarry last year. I enjoyed it. Did it in... I think we did it in a sitting. Yeah, it was good. It was cool. I like the quarry because it's part of... It's part of like folk horror, and I enjoy folk horror. Cutting a bagel with a plastic knife, yeah, the spine makes that sound. If you guys have ever cut off somebody's head before, you would be familiar with it. Mundoon. I wish Mundoon was a replayable story. Mundoon is a one and done, man. Mundoon is great. Mundoon is my most recommended horror game, probably. I did Until Dawn. Yeah, I've done Until Dawn. I've not gone through the Dark whatever anthology. I do own them, I think. Or own one of them. I think I own Man of Medan or whatever. Manimal of Madonimal. Recommended Mundoon. Yeah, Mundoon you should recommend to everybody. Dark Pictures, that's the one. Did you do Until Dawn? Oh, I already answered that. Yeah, we did Until Dawn. Wait, maybe I didn't. I watched my wife play like 4 hours of it or something, I think. I don't think I did Until Dawn now that I think about it. Oh, this guy sees me. Okay, that's fine. Please break his arm, guys. I don't want to lose any arms here. There goes an arm. All right. Well, it just got interesting. We no longer have arms on him, which means he doesn't do damage, but he does give other people alcohol. Can this game be saved? No. Not in a traditional sense. Whenever I save... What up, Yoder? Whenever I save, the day progresses. Whenever we save, the day progresses. And when the day progresses too much, then we lose. Or we get to the end, rather. The day... Like, the world changes every time we save. So your saves, you can't just save here. You have to go somewhere to save. You have to do a save thing. Yeah, I would probably like Until Dawn. I think I do like it, Aaron. I like all folk horror, dude. Oh wait, hold on. I wanted to do this. I legitimately enjoy all folk horror. I'm gonna give myself a beer. Haven't seen a single customer today. You're going crazy. Rip, you are the customer. That's you, man. Yeah, it sucks that we lost another arm. Oh, Team Blade is one of your faves? Yeah, I would dig on it. I know I would. This poor man. We did it. What can he do without arms? He can help other people drink. Honestly, he's now here for that. He's here for handing people beers, man. He's that guy. That's our whole goal here. Clean up some dirty toilet paper. Hand me a beer with no arms. That's the type of situation he's in. It's unfortunate, but it's true. And that's you know, I got a friend. His arms don't work. He'd hand me a beer. He does it with his feet. That's thing. You don't buy shit from the store? Well, you're gonna have to. You're the only customer there. Stuck in a coin flip loop? Absolutely, we are. But you know me, dude. I'm a flipper. I love coin flipping. I can get to her first! What? No way, dude! Okay. You just gotta chase her down, dude. Just for a turn. You just get it for a turn. Okay, you just get it for a turn. Just a turn. Okay, it's just a turn. It's not as big of a deal. Actually, that's a huge deal, dude. That's a real big deal because we get I should have buffed, man. We get a buff turn. I should have fast stanced. What is that? It's a tank, man. You never seen a tank? I only have one gasoline canister. I should go back and get the other one, man. Worship is sending out Steam keys? What's that? Okay, I'll click that. Hold on. I'll click it right now. Oh, that one! Sending out Steam keys. It's not supposed to... Oh, it's in early access. Okay, so it's been out for a hot minute. So that means the full version's coming out soon. Okay, here come the flips, boys. Okay. Bagonk. 25%. We did it. Got our 75. There was an update today. Oh. Actually, you know what? I think we're good with single revs here. Does guarding do anything? I don't know. We'll probably be guarding with him when he's not doing anything. But I mean, he's still hitting 85 with his stumps. Damn it. Okay. He or she? Yes. Yeah, there's a coin in this too. That's why we love it, man. That's why we love coin games here. We're big on coin games, man. OG player from Fear and Hunger. Nice, Loki. What's up, man? I played the first one. We got a whole playthrough on YouTube, actually. I did press shift to get 2 coins, yeah. I'm just coming back to this after a whole... Thank you. After an entire year's break, I'm coming back to this. What happened with Levi? It's a worm. He became a worm. You know how it is, man. But yeah, so no spoilers for me, please. This is my second attempt at the game. We don't look anything up here ever. So this is all new to me. Okay? No spoilerino. Is our meat shield this stage? Yeah, absolutely he is. Why don't you give your friend a beer, man? You want to hand that off to Osa? Try turning around. I sure have. It's too big, man. Probably should let my mind come back over here. 442. I bet you anything we do more than that. Okay, so we need to buff that first turn. He does always attack Marco, though. Could actually end up being one. Yeah, we die. That's how you die in this, dude. Single shots. Damn. It's so crazy that we got Marco all the way to the end alone, man. Yeah, we figured out another thing. We can buff before he shows up now. Why not use a Phoenix down? Dude, I'm all out. Can you believe it? Can you shoot the lady before the fight? You might be able to take some shots at her. That's possible. Damage her a little bit. We could, but I'd rather get in and buff before. I'd rather get in and buff. I'd rather chase her down. Do we have guns for Levi? Yeah, I do. But Levi's current weapon's pretty damn good, too. No funny cutscene. No, just leaves you feeling empty and alone, man. Can you believe it? Yeah, I don't know how to get through here. Totally forget. What's chasing me? Nope, not that. That's not what I want to do. Empty and alone. So you're normal? You don't gotta feel empty and alone, dude. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe that's not fair. Maybe you do have to feel that way. What weapon do I have on Osa and Levi? So Osa ends up taking the Circle Spear once I kill Circle. Levi's got some sword, I think, that's actually decent right now. He's got the Black Steel. That's not that great. I've just seen him doing crazy damage. Maybe he should... Well, you know why? You know why I don't give him anything else? He's got a rifle. That's not particularly great. You know why I don't give him anything else, dude? Is because that's a one-handed weapon, and somebody's gonna lose their arm, and it's gonna be him, right? Like we're at that stage of the game, dude, where it's like, really, we just have to push through, hope that the dice land, and keep doing the right thing each time. And if we do the right thing each time, it's gonna, that's just how the game works. We'll get it, We're not miserable. We're enjoying the process. It's part of it. That's part of pursuing like this ending. And honestly, I'm just amped that on our second playthrough, I've found this ending. That we're heading towards it. That we're heading towards the Lagarde stuff, and it's nice that I'm getting this stuff so early in my experience of this. Like our first attempt, dude, I just got demolished, right? We were the cool occult character, and she was fun. We found out all these sorts of cool things. Like, it was freaking awesome. John, thank you for 70 months. Unga bunga cowabunga. What game after this? We're going to play more of this. Yeah, so here's what the next week is going to look like, gamers. Tomorrow I'm probably not streaming because tomorrow is going to be my day off. I'm going to do tomorrow as my day off, I think. I think that's my goal. Because my daughter's going to need help catching up on school because she stayed home today with a headache. So tomorrow I'm helping with school. And then we're going to do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Wednesday we'll play some of this, and then we'll do our Apogee stream. Thursday is... Oh, yeah, Thursday's going to be Arc Raiders. Friday's going to be Arc Raiders. Saturday will be Arc Raiders and some of this, but this is going to like make it back into our rotation now. This basically expect this and Arc Raiders for just a little bit. I might start with this and do a couple hours of this, and then when the guys wake up, do Arc Raiders. Like, but I never let myself play extraction shooters. But Arc Raiders is interesting enough that like there does seem to be enough interest that people will put up with me doing it. Dude, can you please come here? People might let me I have high hopes that you guys might actually let me play some Arc Raiders. So I'm going to do a little Arc Raider binge, but we're still doing this. What do I like more? I like the first one more so far, but I'm only 40 hours into this, and I know that you don't really get like a full experience of this until closer to 100. The first one I really, really enjoyed. We did a lot with it. And we did a lot within like 45 hours or so, which was kind of like, we got the big ending, we saw the moon boss or whatever. It's been over a year, so I don't remember names or anything. But I like the first one more because in part because it's my favorite experience, because I just got introduced to the world. This game is like it's less shocking, right? It's less because I'm already this thing with a woman laying naked on an altar bleeding to death. This doesn't affect me the way it would have in Fear and Hunger 1 because that was my first experience. So I enjoyed that experience more. Realistically, I think this game's probably a better game. But as far as experience, it's going to be really hard to beat that first one. All right, don't cut off my arms, dude. Same, the bunny garden, yeah. It's like there's a lot of that stuff that like it's not that it's that when you get stuff like that in this game, it just doesn't hit you the same, and that's fine. Like it's not gonna. We got to get our mind up over here. That was not particularly great. Yeah, get him, time. The Nashra fight for you? Yeah. That I got on my first couple hours of the, or my first 30 minutes of the game. Is I got the prison scene, and then I got nice. I got the prison scene, and then I got the Nashra thing. And that for me, I was just like, all right, I'm sold, man. I'm in it. Like, I don't even enjoy like anime-esque aesthetic very much, but I do enjoy body horror, and that kind of goes together with it really well. So it's hard for me to not enjoy like the combination of these things. All right, let me heal. We'll just have a vodka. You too. Can you send me a nude? I'm fairly certain you already have before, or at least attempted to, or thought about it. Have you thought about it? You've thought about it. I know that. I know you've thought about it. There's no way you haven't. Circle Spear kind of kicks ass. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's get that meat mallet back. And since Levi managed to get through with both arms. Oh, see, it's not as strong on him. That's why I'm not doing that. But he stops. I stop using that. Well, you know what? Why does Levi don't have 120 HP? I have no idea. I don't know that he can get that high. I didn't know that he could get that high. Yeah, you got to remember my experience with this game is what you're looking at. Like I haven't dove in. We've been like just playing. I haven't looked anything up. Haven't looked anything up. What else haven't I done, man? Please, like, just know that I don't, like, we're not, I'm playing it still, you know? And I'll never look anything up. So no hinteroonies, please, on stuff. Yeah, 102 is big, man. And given I don't use that a lot, sometimes I do if I'm short on stuff, and I still want him hitting hard. Levi is addicted to heroin. I had to use heroin for some reason once. Again, we picked up a file today that I haven't played in a year. So let's try to get an ending here. Fencing. Match defense goes down. But defense goes up. He almost died. Blunt fire. We got some fire. We got some fire coming in one of these bosses. Yeah, one of the things for anybody who's new, we always, whenever we play stuff like this, we always meet new people. Whenever I play things like this, the thing that I enjoy most about games is experiencing new stuff. I like discovering new things. I like finding story. I like finding elements of whatever's going on. Like, I really enjoy that a lot. That is my favorite thing with games. And so these games are really special for me. What weapon have Marco? Nothing. Marco's not using weapons. He's just punching everybody, dude, and he's kicking ass. He's very strong. His punches are so good. He gets two swings, man. Love him. But yeah, I mean, this has just been a really, really fun experience to, like, get this far, find these bosses, get to the end here. Didn't Levi betray us? Yeah, he did. Yeah. That happens. Yeah, that does happen. Turtles, what's up, man? It's nice having you. It's very quick. Yeah. Marco is our weapon. Yeah, he's been demolishing stuff. I mean, dude, our first attempt today was like crazy, and it was just Marco. Everybody else died on the trip. So, love the Kratos style. I'm just a bearded bald. We don't have other options. We have toupees, I guess. We do have toupees. I could do a toupee, but I don't think these people would let me, man. I think I'm gonna finish them off. That's mean. I don't think anybody here would allow me a toupee. Not even as a joke. No, yeah, see? This is just who I am, man. I don't get any other options. I think that's the hardest thing about being a bearded bald is, like, your two options are, like, let the sides grow or shave it, you know? And I chose the coward's route. Maybe it's a huge effort. Maybe. It's Kickstarter to send him to Turkey for hair plugs. that would be so sad, man. All right, let's get these so Marco doesn't lose his arms. Man, I'd really like another one of those. That would be cool. And we're on the night of the third day, I believe. So I think, well, whatever. We're at the like we don't have time after this save. Like this is like so it's not like I can gather stuff up and go back. Did I use debug's spot? No idea what that means. Again, I'm just like I've never looked anything up, brother. Like I'm just playing the game. Like when I say that I haven't looked anything up, I actually mean it. Like I'm not like I don't have like a monitor over here with like cheats up and figuring out how to min max and all this other stuff. Like we figured out this puzzle. We figured out how to get here. We figured out all this stuff, right? Oops. Oh, no, never mind. It's that one. Yeah, I don't know what debug spot is, man. But again, I don't want to know stuff. If the game doesn't tell me, I don't want to know. Like that's kind of where we land. We should make sure we feed our guys. If the game is not if I don't come across it in the game, I don't want to know because I don't want that experience stolen from me. All right, let's feed the boys. Minimize the loss of limbs. Yeah. You want to do that. Maximize the number of turns compared to the enemy. There you go. That's about it, man. And then thoughts and prayers. Interesting. What's interesting? Saying it's interesting that I don't cheat when I play a video game. Maybe that is interesting. All right, we're down here. We want to not fight anybody here. Pray the limbs come back. You know, I think that there's probably a scenario in this that might work, actually, Rip. Yeah, I think that's technically a thing. But I don't think I have the book for it, man, and I don't have a place to do it, and it's pretty limited in how many times you can do stuff like that in these things. So we'd rather not do that. You found one that crashed your game? Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea. I'm sorry that happened to you. I hope it happens to your worst enemy. Also, if you have one of those. I hope it happens to your enemies. I hope it happens to Yoderman. Did you know that... Oh, jeez! Did you know that Yoderman was talking crap on you earlier, dude? Sorry, Yoderman. Yeah, Loki. Yoderman was like, I really hope that Loki doesn't show up. What is more difficult, Fear and Hunger or Fear and Hunger 2? I mean, whichever one you play first, right? Do I have theories about the plot so far? I mean, I just kind of... I did just kind of do a short summary. But it has been a while since I've thought about stuff. Yeah! I mean, I don't think we're at a stage with theories. I think there's a bunch of stuff we actually know, right? Maybe we can all just thwack his head. There's just a bunch of stuff we know so far. I was joking, Yoder. Don't... Oh, maybe he was, yeah. And here to confuse the hell out of me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think the one that's more difficult is the first one you play. Whatever the first one you play is. Don't worry, I'm used. I'm just messing. I'm just messing. That went well. People who play Funger 2 first are the people who play Deltarune before Undertale. Yeah. So it's like... Debug spotted out. You are debug spotted out of your mind. I knew that about you, man. Okay, we're still doing all right, man. Now we just want to not get in a fight. We want to just not get in any fights. So we have one turn to beat the hell out of that snail, guys. I just went in a circle. Plays Deltarune first. They all do, man. Follow that trend, baby. It's new. Gotta do it. All right, is this the time, gamers? Are we gonna get it this time? We got all our limbs. Maybe heroin up? Maybe. Maybe. You would like a little... I wonder, I have like 2 heroines. Do we have an opportunity to heroin in between if we desire it? Oh, we might heroin. Because what am I going to do with... What am I going to do with the heroin, man? Okay, I gotta fight this guy, apparently. Do you think this would be a series you would enjoy also? Is this game, this is the game I had to stream on YouTube. Yeah, the first one. Not this one, but the first one. I did have to stream the first one of these on YouTube. And it's mostly because I just couldn't risk, it, you know? Like, you'll see people play it all the time. First one is technically against TOS. You're gonna see people play it all the time, Al. It's, if you want to take the risk, you know, take the risk. If you don't. But with this being like my job, I was just like, I don't want it to get reported to the wrong Twitch staff, you know. How did I discover it? My buddies, Greg actually, who's here in chat, was like, hey, you should play this game. I know you don't like the anime thing, but you should play it. And I was like, fine. And then I played the first one and was like, this game freaking rules. Easy as, you know. Okay, still got both our arms. Out of all the characters, is my favorite. Yours is I don't know. I only have 40 hours in, so I don't know the characters very well yet. Even with it being a small, well, it's like I mean, here's the thing: is like I'm a Twitch partner, right? We're running 200 right now on Twitch. And I think the challenge that I have is that I'm a big enough channel to draw attention, but I don't have a manager. That's the actual issue, is I don't have a manager. So, like, I wouldn't have anybody personally I could approach and be like, hey, dude, this is stupid. Would you mind taking a look at my case? What's Twitch username? Same as here. Jared Arbear. Yeah. Yeah, anybody who's curious, I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick right now. We multi-stream on all of them. No, the Twitch side manager. Rip, when people used to get partner on Twitch about 6 years ago, 5 years ago maybe, you would be given a manager Twitch side. They're your professional interior contact. And the deal is if you ever have trouble, you could contact them and they would help you work it out, right? Hey, I got banned. How long is my ban? This is what I got banned for. Now it's an automated system of somebody it'll connect me with a random person who doesn't care about me. And so the challenge is if I play the first one, and we do have a few hate watchers like that come in, right? And they report me, and it goes. And the report might land on somebody who doesn't care, or it might land on somebody who does. And then that happens, and then I have to do this stuff, right? Watch on Twitch side, but it randomly failed you. You're on YouTube. Revan, what's up, dude? Yeah, so it's one of those things where yeah, we need to drink a. Yeah, it's just silly, and they didn't want to pay. They just didn't want to pay their staff anymore to be contacts for people, and so I never got a manager, which is unfortunate, but it is it's the way it goes. I mean, I'm fortunate that I got partner, right, all those years ago. All right, we are gonna take a heroin, I think. I only got one. I don't think I want to do it for this. Definitely probably would play it without realizing. Well, a lot of people do play it without realizing, and it's fine. And a lot of people also install the mods that cover the wieners, and they think that that's fine, but the game is still rated the same thing, right? So, like, the challenge is like, can we pill up? I'm not worried about it for this fight. We're gonna drop all that. We're gonna do everything right before the next portion of the fight. Well, because I don't know if it's gonna last in between the two. Because we're dying. Here's the thing: we're not dying to a damage output. We're dying to. That was interesting. Now, why did that happen that time? How did I get there before?